Pisces, this is your mid-October tarot reading, and I am re-recording the audio for this first 3 minutes and 15 seconds because it was garbled and mechanical, and then it just fades into clarity right after I finish that last oracle card. So bizarre. So here we go. Do remember to check the playlist for your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that was so bizarre. It's such a strange interference sound. I've never heard that before. I can't imagine what caused that. It's just so weird. All right, now I'm focusing on Pisces and mid-October. What is coming to Pisces in mid-October? Let's see what we have here. Skadoosh. We have believe in the impossible. This is the impossible dream. We are in the correct energies right now with the planetary alignments to make your wildest dreams come true, to work on them. All right, so your next card is going to be the Halloween Oracle. This is Stacy DeMarco. I always pull these out for Halloween. You have 2 cards coming out. Lucky you. You have Werewolf, exploring wildness, and the underworld where all things pause and begin again. So I'm definitely feeling transformation here for you, transforming into maybe your more wild side. So we'll just have to see what the rest of the tarot brings regarding these 2 oracle cards here. But I definitely feel a Wands energy, maybe a Queen of Wands, some type of fiery energy with that exploring your wildness. All right, your Talisman Oracle. Let's see, what do we have for Pisces? Mid-October, Pisces, mid-October. What do we have? All right, here we go. And your card is confidence. Look at that. That gives me more fire energy. I'm getting a Leo and a Sun energy. All right, the regular reading is about to kick in. So here we go. I'm just going to transition over now to the regular reading. All right, let's look at the tarot. Just future energy, spirit, that's what we're looking at here. Unless a past message specifically comes up, I just want to focus on future. Ooh, wow, look at that. That's that underworld transformation, Scorpio energy right there. Confirmation. Wow, something is happening here for sure. Queen of Wands. I was feeling that exploring wildness. Whoa, this is trippy, you guys. This is trippy. And the 4 of Wands. More fire. The 4 is Aries energy again. It's Venus energy. Ooh, my goodness. And, you know, the death card, that's Scorpio. That's Pluto energy. Definitely the underworld. Wow. Okay. But that transformation, it's something that it's already set in motion. There's nothing you can do about it. 8 of Cups. Ooh. Wow. 3 of Swords. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. Wow. So we have some Libra energy. We have Sagittarius. The 8 of Cups. Pisces. That is you. That is you. You're showing up here. This is the transformation that's happening within you right now of leaving things behind. I mean, very literally, something has changed, something has transformed within you. Very powerful energy here. We see this figure here, the Reaper, walking away. Something is done. She has cut something out. It is over ended. And that's the same feeling here. It's time to move on, is what this is saying. This transformation that is happening within you. It's giving you the strength, confidence to move away from things that are just not right for you anymore. I feel like there's a new dream here you're going towards. The Queen of Wands, Aries energy. She's bold, leader type energy, very active, very daring, energetic. This is the energy that is influencing you right now, and you're healing with the Three of Swords. There's a lot of wisdom within you at this time, is what I'm feeling with this Three of Swords, because if you haven't healed, this is aggressively just kind of looking at what hurt you in the past and really dealing with it in your own way, and following your true happiness here, because we have the Sunflower. The Queen of Wands does things on her own terms, in her own time, in her own way, learning as she goes. And that's the energy we see here with the Three of Swords. You know, this tells a big story, although it's the small number. It's about your journey and the lessons you've learned the hard way. You might even have felt very, excuse me, very alone on this journey, is what I'm feeling like with this Queen of Wands energy. Like you had to figure everything out on your own. Not a lot of support. Or maybe people didn't really understand the pain that you had. That's what's coming through. They just didn't understand your pain or the trauma that you had experienced in your life. But it made you who you are. It made you stronger, because this is what helps or hurts. And I think it's both, right? It hurt you and it made you stronger. You are committed to something. I see a pursuit here. With this Eight of Wands, it is a card of Mercury, and it's Sagittarius, is communication, but it's also speed, momentum, direction, focus. And the Four of Wands is a card of commitment and partnerships. And I feel for you in this reading so far, you are committed to something and you are focused. You've loosed your arrows in a certain direction here. Committed to something. And being brave and bold. The Queen of Wands is confident. Very confident. But you've learned so much from your past. Wow. Very transformative energy here, Pisces. All right. Oh my goodness, look what just flopped out. We have the Eight of Wands again, so many repeating cards, and this Tower card. Look at that. Oh yeah. When you say something is over, you mean it. There's no turning back. Justice. Woo. Libra energy. More Aries. Sagittarius again. Look at that. This flipped out already. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Wow. Messages are coming in fast. That flop was very fast. I didn't even really get the shuffle. It was like, here it is. So your fortune and your luck is changing. This is fate. It's like things are moving in the, well, I want to say right direction. It feels good to me. Things are speeding up. This is serendipity in action. You're going to be seeing it. Things are going to line up. You're going to meet the right people. You're going to say the right things. It's boom, 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 boom. This decision to either heal or just acknowledge as healing and releasing the past and walking away from it, letting things just be done, that has opened this door to something completely new, is what this feels like. It's huge. It's a major, major shift happening, because we have death, we have Wheel of Fortune, Tower, Justice, and the Emperor. These are all huge, big energies around you. This Tower moment is this happening so quickly. That's what this feels like. Whether you're ready or not, the Tower, this is a moment that can't be stopped. It's already set in motion. It feels like my dream last night. There's nothing you can do about this momentum. Once this ball starts rolling, that's it. Are you ready? Page of Swords crossing this. The page here, more messages, right? People are watching you, is the feeling I'm getting here, but this is like newness coming out of this. Like a new understanding. Fresh energy is what I'm getting. New eyes. I don't necessarily feel like you're starting over with this Page of Swords. This could be a new person entering your life for some of you. They may be younger, but maybe just new. This feels like a new person, a new message, a new way of thinking with this Page of Swords. And there's no going back. I'm really hearing that message. There's no going back. Wow. The Justice card is that law and order. It's balance, universal balance. It's that reminder that the universe will give you what you are resonating with all the time. Will never fail. You're always manifesting with your thoughts and your energy. What's crossing this law of attraction and just, the law of the how things work is the Emperor. Ooh. The Emperor is more Aries energy, leadership. This is like hard control here. This is all of the kings. It's stability. It's pretty iron fist is what I'm getting here. There is something that is, it feels, I don't want to say heavy. It's strong. It's strength, confidence for sure, ready for anything that comes your way. But this is also taking responsibility for your actions as well. So if you're coming into this Emperor energy, the universe is saying it will meet you. It's going to match your efforts. So can you imagine when you embody this Emperor, if you embody that on the inside, what the outside world will reflect? Absolutely amazing. King of your kingdom or queen, doesn't matter. That's really amazing. Very strong. Let's keep going and see what else we have here. There's upheaval, but it feels like in a good way. This is a wild reading. It does feel wild. Queen of Cups now, Cancer energy. The Lovers. Now we have Gemini showing up, twins, and the Devil. Woo! Capricorn energy. Look at that. that imagery there. The devil is about control too. So let's see if there's a separate message coming out once we have all the cards in place. Maybe. High Priestess. Wow. Hierophant. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the Seven of Wands on the devil. Woo-wee. The Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. I mean, all of the queens have water energy. They're all reflective. So this is water on water. But a lot of intuition here. Tons of intuition. It's like you know your heart, like the deepest parts of it. This is a lot of healing and self-care. The High Priestess, their intuition is being heightened right now, so definitely pay attention to the signs. The High Priestess is here to connect you with, this is your higher self, basically. And this book of secrets, you know, Akashic records, collective consciousness, all that, it's all connected here. There is some type of assistance coming to you. You're connected with it. This is, I feel like this is saying if you need help, ask for it. This is saying that you're not alone. What an interesting reading. So this Lover's card, I feel like there's communication here with spirit guide or the spirit world. We have this Mercury here. And I'm getting that message again. You are not alone. You have a guide that has blessings here for you. Maybe you're asking for a blessing here. Maybe that's what this is coming in, a blessing. This Lovers, it could be about a choice as well, but I really feel it's a communication thing that's coming through with this, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is communication with your higher self and your spirit guides. They're trying to communicate with you possibly as well. This Devil energy, and then I feel like you're in this Seven of Wands. You have this very firm boundaries that you're not going to let anything like this come in. This is toxic energy. This is probably some of the things that you walked away from, and now you're standing firm to not let this energy back in, whether it's a past person, any kind of toxic behavior of like anyone around you or anything that you might do. I feel like you moved away from it. You got away from it. And your luck improved like dramatically, like probably overnight. Things started going in your favor. But that's not to say that that energy won't try to keep coming back to derail you or throw you off. But what I see here is a lot of inner strength coming through and a lot of fortitude and blessings. And you're standing firm against that force, whatever this is for you. It could be small things, anything that steals your energy or your time or your resources in any type of way. Anything that makes you feel like you're a slave or tied down. Or even, you know, the worst aspects of this. You're flat out saying no. And I love that. It's because you went away from that at some point, and the universe is responding to that confidence, to that believing that that is really in the past and that's where it's going to stay. It feels like you exercised You know, like the exorcist, you exorcise something, some type of evil or toxic something from your life, and you're not going back. Absolutely not. You've made a choice, and that choice is you. And you're all the better for it. You already know. Wow, abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. That's all over this reading with the wands and the fortune, the wheel of fortune. Luck is on your side. You have flowers, be generous, success and emotional fulfillment are yours. We see that here. This is like a battle for your soul here. Clear energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. And maybe that's what that tower moment is, that breaking loose of any type of blockages. It sets you free energetically into these higher spaces. Seahorse, family matters. It could be a family, something going on there, family drama. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. You're walking away from that. You're done. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Could be referencing me for all we know, this reading, or just there's plenty of people like that out there. It's just confirmation for some of you. I feel like you're choosing yourself, your happiness. And when you do that, things just dramatically shift into your favor. But you have to stand firm in your boundaries here, keeping that at bay. Wow. This almost feels like, you know, like a Halloween kind of horror movie, because you've got that devil energy, and then you're you know, you've got you're trying to keep yourself alive, you know, through the chaos. And you are. You have blessings here. You have tremendous luck. Tremendous. All right, Pisces. Oh, my dream. Whoa. All right. So I woke up at like 6:45, and I'm so glad I did. I had this dream that I was in this like old downtown part of town, and I was in a restaurant that had a bar. And so I'm next to the bar, not drinking. The bartender looks at me and he's like, "Haven't you seen the moon?" Or something like that. "Haven't you heard about the moon?" I'm like, "What?" And I run outside and I look up, and the moon is just huge in the sky. Huge. Turn everything down. And it's just broken and fragmented, and those fragments it's just getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm like, oh my God. I start screaming for my son, "Brighton, Brighton, Brighton." And he's in an apartment above the restaurant. So I climb up the stairs. I'm like, "You gotta come outside. We gotta get out of here." But I'm thinking in the moment, where are we gonna go? There is no place to escape. We are in the final moments, is what I was thinking. We are about to just be cooked here. I mean, what are you gonna do? And so he takes his time. I'm like frantic, and he's calm as a cucumber. He's a Virgo. I'm Sagittarius. And so he gets these white earbuds, gets them in because he wants to hear what's going on in his game when he walks outside. By the time we get outside, it was daytime. It is pitch black. You can't see the moon. You can't see anything happening. It is just a darkness that has enveloped everything. And then all of a sudden I start hearing these little pings and things, and it's the first bits of fragments starting to rain down. It almost sounds like maybe pumice or just like little stones and stuff. And then I wake up. Oh my gosh, I was just like, my eyes were wide open, and I usually wake up early anyway. But it was just so intense. The moon was very dark looking. It wasn't like exploding with red or any kind of thing like that. It was just these big, large chunks coming towards us. So I've never had a dream exactly like that before. I've had dreams about planets like being in the sky and cool stuff like that, not coming at us, not like that. So I know the moon is about cycles. So my interpretation is that some type of cycle is ending, or I don't really know yet. I'm gonna have to sit with this dream for a while and see if any other messages come to me. Everything is going good. For me, I'm very happy, but something is changing, and I don't know. It almost feels like a tower moment in a way. I don't know. So, yeah, interesting dream. Freaked me out. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think of your reading in the comments below. And please hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.